Hi everyone! The ongoing story of Meghan Markle's relentless bid to stay in the public eye keeps showing her blatant disregard for royal traditions and family values. The recent clash between Meghan and Princess Beatrice isn't just a one-time event, it's part of a troubling pattern we've seen before. Meghan's habit of stealing the spotlight, especially during important moments for other royals, has reached a point that's both shocking and frustrating. Princess Beatrice, who usually stays out of the media spotlight, was pulled into a scandal she didn't create. Reports suggest that Meghan once again tried to shift the attention to herself when the celebration of Beatrice's baby should have been the center of attention. This thoughtless move shows not just a surprising lack of self-awareness, but also a clear inability to share in others' joy. Instead of offering a warm congratulations or letting Beatrice enjoy her moment, Meghan chose the old tactic of stirring up drama to keep her name in the news. The boldness of her actions is shocking, announcing her own unrelated news during a time that should have been all about Beatrice. Meghan clearly crossed a line. Her disregard for her family's feelings has angered Princess Beatrice. In a family that has always valued discretion and support, Meghan's attention-seeking behavior isn't just unwelcome, it's deeply disrespectful. The fallout from Meghan's actions has been significant. Reports suggest Beatrice is furious, which says a lot about how Meghan's behavior has affected the already fragile bonds within the royal family. The fact that Beatrice, known for her calm nature, feels the need to push back against Meghan's manipulative tactics shows just how far things have gone. Royal insiders reveal that Beatrice is now determined to keep her newborn child out of Meghan's media games. This protective stance highlights the strong instinct of a mother who knows the importance of shielding her family from unnecessary drama. Meghan's rumored plan to link her children's futures with Beatrice's baby in a publicity stunt is a desperate move that fell flat. The idea that she could use the birth of Beatrice's child for her own gain is not only misguided but almost laughable. It shows a deep misunderstanding of the royal family's core values, which focus on duty, dignity, and the collective good, not personal agendas. In trying to create a connection where there wasn't one, Meghan only distanced herself further from a family that already finds it hard to fully accept her. This rift goes far beyond just family disagreements. This situation raises serious questions about Meghan's fit as a member of the royal family. Her inability to respect boundaries and constant craving for attention clash with the values the monarchy stands for. As Meghan continues to upset the fragile balance within the family, it's becoming clearer that her presence may be more of a liability than an asset. After this latest incident, the royal family is likely more determined than ever to distance themselves from Meghan. Reports suggest that Beatrice has already taken steps to limit Meghan's role in family matters, showing just how seriously she views Meghan's behavior. By setting firm boundaries, Beatrice is sending a strong message the family will not participate in Meghan's ongoing media spectacle. As the consequences of this confrontation play out, it's clear that Meghan's actions have permanently changed the dynamics within the royal family. The public may find Meghan and Harry's behavior temporarily entertaining, but the deeper issues of respect, loyalty, and family duty can't be overlooked. The widening divide between Meghan and the other royals reveals a family struggling to keep its integrity intact amid the turmoil caused by one of its own. Meghan's recent actions involving Princess Beatrice and the drama surrounding her baby expose a tangled web of ambition, manipulation, and the desperate need for attention that define her public image. As the royal family deals with this latest disruption, several important themes arise that highlight Meghan's motivations and the impact on her relationships within the monarchy. One of the most striking elements is Meghan's inability to understand the importance of timing and context within the royal family. The announcement of Princess Beatrice's baby was supposed to be a moment of shared happiness, a celebration that emphasizes the continuation of the royal legacy. Instead of allowing Princess Beatrice's announcement to shine, Meghan chose to divert attention toward herself during a significant family moment. This behavior demonstrates a profound misunderstanding of royal decorum and the importance of communal celebration, which is central to a family that values tradition. Meghan's actions raise important questions about her suitability as a member of the royal family, as she appears unable to grasp the significance of respecting these long-standing customs. This incident further highlights Meghan's ongoing struggle with her identity and sense of belonging within the royal family. Although she initially claimed to want to modernize the monarchy, her recent actions suggest a more self-serving approach. Attempting to link her children's futures with Beatrice's newborn is a clear indicator of a misunderstanding of the royal family's core values centered on duty and service rather than personal gain. In her pursuit to establish herself within the royal narrative, Meghan has inadvertently distanced herself further from the principles the monarchy upholds. The irony here is clear. Instead of redefining or modernizing the monarchy, her actions have only alienated her further from its traditions and values. The backlash from Princess Beatrice is particularly significant. Known for her discretion and low-profile presence, Beatrice's decision to distance herself from Meghan illustrates the growing divide within the royal family. Beatrice's choice to maintain this separation reflects not only the impact of Meghan's actions, but also the seriousness with which the family views the breach of their shared principles. Beatrice's reaction marks a turning point, signaling that Meghan's behavior has gone beyond being an outsider and has become a disruptive force within the royal family. The rising tensions are no longer just personal, they highlight deeper issues of respect and loyalty, which are crucial to keeping the family united. As the divide widens, the broader impact on the royal family's public image cannot be ignored. The monarchy has always been seen as a symbol of tradition and stability, but Meghan's actions threaten to erode this image. Her behavior brings internal conflicts to the forefront, issues that royal observers had hoped were resolved long ago. It becomes harder for the family to protect their image and present a united front when one member continues to stir up controversy. In addition, Meghan's increasing need for relevance is becoming more obvious. In a world where public opinion can change quickly, her actions risk alienating not just her family but also the public, leaving her in a precarious position. Meghan seems willing to sacrifice family relationships just to stay in the media spotlight. This constant quest for attention raises ethical concerns about her motives and the possible effects on her children, as she involves them in her plans. By doing so, Meghan risks exposing them to the same intense media scrutiny that has followed her, creating a cycle of drama and public attention. The emotional impact on the family is also significant. Beatrice's feelings of betrayal and anger may have long-term consequences, not just for her relationship with Meghan, but for her connections with the rest of the family as well. Traditionally, the royal family has maintained a solid public image, but the internal conflicts sparked by Meghan's actions threaten to reveal vulnerabilities they've worked hard to keep hidden. This situation may force the family to reconsider how they handle public relations and deal with internal issues. The widening gap between Meghan and the rest of the royals also brings up larger questions about the monarchy's future and how it will navigate these growing tensions. As younger royals like Beatrice and her siblings navigate their roles, they might feel the need to assert their independence in response to Meghan's constant attention-seeking behavior. This push for autonomy could lead to a reevaluation of the royal hierarchy and change how the monarchy interacts with the public. A generational shift within the royal family may be on the horizon, potentially reshaping its future and redefining the roles of its members. Meghan's calculated actions within this royal drama suggest a deliberate effort to stay relevant, especially as she feels increasingly overshadowed. Her behavior reflects a deep fear of fading from the public eye, driving her to create situations that keep her in the media spotlight. This not only strains her relationships with other royals, but also raises questions about her lasting impact on the monarchy. Rather than being remembered for her positive contributions, Meghan risks becoming associated with conflict and division, overshadowing her legacy within the royal family. Looking at the ongoing feud, it's clear that Meghan's actions stem not just from personal ambition, but also from her broader perspective on value. She seems to believe that being in the media spotlight equates to having worth, which drives her to take increasingly desperate actions to secure her position. This view sharply contrasts with the royal family's ethos, which prioritizes service and selflessness over personal fame. As Meghan continues to chase her narrative, the growing disconnect between her approach and the family's values is likely to create even more tension. The implications for the royal family are significant. By standing up against Meghan's behavior, Beatrice not only protects her own interests, but also sets a standard for how the family may deal with similar issues moving forward. This newfound assertiveness among the royals could indicate a shift in their responses to media pressures and internal conflicts, marking a change in how they operate in the public eye. Instead of staying silent or taking a back seat, the royal family may adopt a more proactive stance in addressing issues that threaten their unity. The rising tension between Meghan Markle and Princess Beatrice reveals a larger story within the royal family, highlighting the clash between modern celebrity culture and traditional royal values. This conflict goes beyond personal rivalries. It also reflects generational shifts and changing expectations regarding the roles of royals in today's society. Examining the motivations, responses, and consequences of this feud offers a deeper insight into the dynamics within the monarchy. At the core of this situation is Meghan's apparent misunderstanding of the royal family's role in society. Her actions indicate a desire to be a central figure in the royal narrative, often at the expense of others. This need for attention highlights a fundamental disconnect between her ambitions and the royal family's long-standing commitment to representing the collective over the individual. In a monarchy that relies on the image of unity and shared purpose, Meghan's attempts to draw attention to herself create a stark contrast that could undermine the institution's integrity. This situation also underscores the growing generational divide within the royal family. While older members have approached their roles with a sense of duty and restraint, younger royals like Beatrice are increasingly asserting their boundaries. This shift may indicate a broader cultural change within the monarchy, as younger royals work to redefine what it means to be part of the family in a world dominated by social media and public opinion. Beatrice's frustration with Meghan's behavior reflects a protective instinct. It emphasizes the importance of prioritizing family values over personal ambition. The implications of this feud reach beyond individual relationships. They also mirror changing expectations for public figures within the royal sphere. In an age where transparency and authenticity are highly valued, the monarchy faces the challenge of adapting to these societal changes while staying true to its traditions and heritage. Meghan's relentless pursuit of personal branding and media attention stands in stark contrast to the royal family's goal of projecting stability and continuity. This tension creates significant challenges for the monarchy as it seeks to modernize while staying true to its core principles. Additionally, Meghan's actions raise questions about the intersection of motherhood and celebrity within royal settings. The announcement of Princess Beatrice's baby was a deeply personal milestone, yet Meghan's attempt to link her own narrative to this moment highlights a troubling trend where motherhood is often exploited for publicity, seemingly using her children to gain attention. By doing this, Meghan risks undermining the authenticity of her role as a mother, which could negatively impact public perception of motherhood within the royal family. This behavior could alienate not just Beatrice, but also the wider public, who may find such tactics off-putting. Moreover, the media's role in intensifying this feud should not be ignored, as it plays a crucial part in shaping public narratives and perceptions surrounding these events. In a world where news cycles are driven by clicks and views, Meghan's actions are often presented through sensationalist lenses. This environment creates a feedback loop where her efforts to attract attention face scrutiny, further fueling the drama. The tabloid culture surrounding the royal family thrives on conflict, and Meghan's publicity-driven strategies may unintentionally contribute to this narrative, leading to a vicious cycle that exacerbates her clashes with other royals. Additionally, the psychological implications of Meghan's behavior point to a deeper need for validation and acceptance. Her ongoing pursuit of notoriety, even at the cost of family ties, reveals an underlying insecurity that shapes her public image. This desire for recognition may stem from her past experiences in Hollywood and within the royal family, where she often felt sidelined or undervalued. The struggle between seeking attention and preserving family unity presents a significant dilemma for Meghan, one that she appears to navigate through increasingly controversial choices. When examining the royal family's response to this feud, it's essential to consider the historical approach to managing internal conflicts. Traditionally, the monarchy has maintained a stiff upper lip, handling issues quietly and discreetly. However, Beatrice's open outrage marks a departure from this custom, suggesting a potential shift in how modern royals interact with the media and public perception. This willingness to express grievances could indicate a more transparent approach to family dynamics, ultimately reshaping the royal narrative and redefining the monarchy's relationship with its audience. Additionally, this rift highlights the importance of emotional intelligence in royal relationships. The ability to address personal issues with empathy and understanding has always been a hallmark of successful royals. Beatrice's refusal to tolerate Meghan's behavior may reflect a deeper awareness of the necessity for emotional boundaries, showcasing a desire to protect her family's peace and integrity. The emotional fallout from this conflict might also prompt a reevaluation of how royals interact with one another, encouraging future generations to prioritize emotional well-being in their relationships. The consequences of this feud also impact public perception and media influence as Meghan and Beatrice navigate their conflict. For the sake of relevance, the royal family risks being reduced to tabloid material, where personal dramas overshadow its contributions to society. This situation could force the monarchy to adopt more strategic media engagement practices to reclaim its narrative, ensuring that royal duties and public service take precedence over personal disagreements. The need for a united front within the royal family is now more crucial than ever. As external pressures rise and public scrutiny intensifies, Meghan's actions may have unintentionally highlighted the importance of a cohesive royal narrative that prioritizes unity over individual ambitions. As the royal family deals with the ongoing fallout from this feud, it might feel compelled to establish clearer guidelines for public engagement, ensuring that personal pursuits do not undermine the institution's integrity. Meghan Markle's recent antics have sparked a whirlwind of drama within the British royal family, particularly concerning her blatant disrespect for Princess Beatrice and her family dynamics. This ongoing situation is not just a clash between two people, it starkly highlights Meghan's troubling inability to understand the core principles of royal duty and tradition. Her behavior, especially during important moments in Beatrice's life, is not only shocking but also points to a deeper issue that could undermine the very foundation of the monarchy. From the very beginning, Meghan's tendency to steal the spotlight has been apparent. The recent announcement of Princess Beatrice's baby was meant to be a moment of shared joy, celebrating the continuity of the royal family. Instead, Meghan, as usual, found a way to center herself in the spotlight, revealing a profound lack of self-awareness and, frankly, a disturbing level of narcissism. Meghan seems completely unaware of a fundamental principle in a family that values discretion and support. Personal ambition should never overshadow shared joy. The audacity of her actions is staggering. By announcing her own news during a time meant for Beatrice's celebration, she didn't just act thoughtlessly, she directly attacked her sister-in-law's happiness. This blatant disregard for family feelings reveals a significant flaw in Meghan's character, her inability to empathize with others. While Beatrice was preparing to enjoy her new role as a mother, Meghan's need for attention trampled over that precious moment. In a family where loyalty and respect are essential, Meghan's behavior is nothing short of disrespectful. The fallout from this incident cannot be overlooked. Reports indicate that Beatrice is furious, and this reaction highlights the damage Meghan's antics have caused to the already fragile relationships within the royal family. Beatrice, known for her calm demeanor, has finally taken a stand against Meghan's manipulative tactics, signaling a breaking point that has been long overdue. Her protective instincts as a mother are now front and center, showing that Beatrice understands the importance of shielding her family from unnecessary drama. This newfound assertiveness speaks volumes about the impact Meghan's behavior has had on the family dynamic. Moreover, Meghan's alleged scheme to intertwine her children's futures with Beatrice's newborn highlights her misguided priorities. The idea that she could use Beatrice's joyful occasion for her own publicity is not only laughable but also reveals a fundamental misunderstanding of royal values. In her attempt to create a narrative that elevates her status, Meghan has only succeeded in further alienating herself from a family that has struggled to embrace her from the start. This lack of understanding regarding the royal family's principles of duty, dignity, and collective good raises serious questions about her suitability as a member of the monarchy. As the gap between Meghan and the royal family grows, it's important to think about how her choices affect their reputation. The monarchy has always stood for stability and respect, but Meghan's actions seem to threaten that image. Her constant drama pulls the family into the messy world of tabloids, which distracts from the good things they do for society. This widening divide shows a family struggling with conflict, largely because one member craves attention. The emotional impact on Beatrice and possibly the whole royal family is significant. Feelings of betrayal and anger could lead to problems in their relationships for a long time. While the royal family usually puts on a strong public front, Meghan's behavior risks revealing weaknesses that were once kept hidden. This situation might push the monarchy to rethink how it handles public relations and internal issues while trying to balance its image with the fallout from one person's actions. The future of the monarchy is facing important changes. As younger royals like Beatrice and her siblings seek their independence amid Meghan's antics, we might see a big shift in the royal hierarchy. Their desire to be their own people and set boundaries could change how the family interacts with the media and the public. This generational change might lead to new ideas about royal roles, challenging the traditional rules that have guided the monarchy for so long. Moreover, Meghan's constant need to stay relevant is becoming clearer in a world where public opinion can change quickly. Her choice to put media attention above family connections raises serious ethical questions. We cannot ignore the impact this could have on her children. Involving them in her plans risks dragging them into the same scrutiny and drama that have troubled her life. This pattern can cause lasting harm not only to her but also to the innocent kids caught in the middle. As the royal family navigates these challenging dynamics, it's clear that Meghan's actions reflect her overall outlook on life. She seems to believe that being in the media spotlight equals having worth, which drives her to take more extreme steps to stay relevant. This viewpoint sharply contrasts with the royal family's values, which focus on service and putting others before personal fame. As Meghan continues to push her narrative, the growing gap between her approach and the family's principles is likely to cause even more tension. The fallout from this ongoing conflict offers an important lesson for the royal family. When Beatrice stands up against Meghan's behavior, she not only looks out for her own interests but also sets an example for how the family might handle similar issues in the future. This new confidence among the royals could signal a change in how they respond to media pressures. Internal conflicts could lead the royal family to take a more proactive approach in addressing issues that threaten their unity. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found today's content interesting, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with more in-depth analysis and the latest news. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.